There we go. Alright. We're live. I know we're pretty late, but we'll be even later. So today, I guess, the new set came out, and I completely didn't even notice. We also got this new card banned already. Big shocker. If anybody even read this thing, you guys beta test shit, right? If it hits somebody, I'm gonna take your card and I can kind of play it for cheap. Not free, but cheap. And if I really want to be a dick, I can just ball it at you and bounce it back for one more. Your hand is never empty in red. Not okay. Merch Machine available now. Alright, well, now that we've done all that, I gotta restart for Untapped and whatnot. I love seeing Teferi on the opening screen again. Feels nice. Oh hey, I didn't even see you there, Will. I'm in Metalcore's server if you want to hop in and chill at all. I'm thinking bigger, trying to find Orions. See, I'm a big dipper, dripping in sauce. Jump backwards a half verse and Chris in the cross. Wishing I could spend 6 figures. I also did not hear you join. Are you muted? Hey, there you are. So I'm just taking a look because the new set just came out and I was supposed to be streaming an hour ago, but I guess we got WoW going on when Marcus gets home, because he will in fact be on the tank for us tonight. And after that I'll be doing another draft with Caden and Eric, so it sounds like I'm going to be streaming most of the night.
Nice.
But have you looked at this new set at all?
No, I haven't. I completely forgot it was coming out today.
Me too.
I fucked up last night.
Goofy, because I pre-ordered it. But how'd you fuck up last night?
So that big ass bottle of Fireball I have,
yeah,
is almost completely empty.
Oh my god, buddy.
But
chill,
I didn't drink all
homie.
of it. No, like, I didn't drink all of it.
Oh, you dumped it?
The only reason I knew was because when I woke up, my entire seat was just drenched in the smell of Fireball.
No.
So last night when I set it down, I guess I didn't have the lid on tight enough, so a lot of it came out.
Fuck,
but, like,
dude, that sucks. I'm sorry.
I don't remember going to bed last night, but I woke up in my bed. I remember everything else perfectly fine, but I don't remember going to lay down.
Yeah, you remember that night I told you Wyatt came over with 3 tall boys? That's how that one went for me, too. Don't even remember getting to bed.
Spent like an hour on my phone this morning after I woke up. And then I realized that shit was drenched, and I was just like, fuck me, dude. It's a sign saying I don't need a drink tonight.
Yeah, that is exactly what that is.
I think I'm probably gonna have like 1 or 2 beers, if that.
I don't know, homie. I'd be sticking to coffee after a night like that. Speaking of, where did I put my Red Bull? Okay, anyway, we'll get to that. First thing I gotta do is at least pull up the new set. The Merch of the Machine's not collected. And we're gonna blow them up bigger, because I don't feel like clicking on every single card to show them to the stream. Now that we got this pulled up, I'm gonna go find that Red Bull. If my phone ever loads the message I was just sent. My bad, my phone died.
back, heat check, broke boy, defect. Big mushroom hit reset. Y'all couldn't take my style if you took my chain and you had my presets. Flying with a sack in the backpack, I forgot I had that. It's a good thing I got pre-check, huh? Sitting up front with the seat back, you don't want smoke no e-cig, huh? I get a call head over in a Red Rover like I'm on recess, huh? If you can't keep that dirty little secret, I might block that bitch like a reject. If my exes send me text, that shit bounce back like a reflex. Oh wow, up until now that ain't occurred to me. Giving a smile,
Red Bull time.
Security. I'm still a child, I blame immaturity. Currently, I don't got time to play with them. I'm in a state of emergency. I severed the vein in surgery. Turn all the furniture burgundy. Now it's a murder scene. I ain't pick up the phone. All of this shit that I'm on.
Oh man, I thought I put it in the fridge.
Sick of this song. Can't pick up the phone. All of this shit that I'm on.
You know what we're gonna do?
I'll probably end up alone.
Alright, I'm mad at myself.
What?
Didn't even put the Red Bull in the fridge.
Damn.
So now I put the Red Bull in the fridge and I'm drinking an Arnold Palmer until it gets cold. Ah.
Did you claim your free deck?
Free
Like
deck.
Well, not free deck, but 3 free packs already or no?
No, not yet. I don't even know if I put in the code for the last one.
I didn't put in no code, it was instantly in my mailbox.
Oh, that's right. I forgot they started doing that now. I don't know if I can open that while I'm in this view, though. I think I have to leave it when I click on it. So I'll do that after. Okay, first things first, we need to know. Is this card as busted as it looks at first glance? 1 drop, 1 damage, exile. Or 1 drop, 3 damage, exile. It's like a white lightning bolt. That's... What is going on inside of my eye there? Holy crap. No, it's this side. My stream's reversed and it screwed me up. What the hell? I don't have a stream delay on, I just realized that. Are you seeing this?
Yeah, I'm
Surge of Salvation? This card is stupid. Easy sideboard. Oh, we got the battles, that's right. I forgot this new card type was coming out. Exile a non-land card from it. As long as it remains exiled, it costs 2 more. Okay, kind of cool. How do battles work, though? The battle is a permanent type that enters with defense counters. As a siege battle enters, your opponents can be As a siege battle enters, your opponent will be chosen to protect it. While you can attack it, damage removes its defense counters. When the last counter is removed, exile it, then transform it. Or then you can cast it to transform it. What the hell? Holy. So you play it for somebody else, and then you try to take it from them? Is that what I'm getting out of this?
kind of seems like it, yeah.
It's a very creature-based mechanic, I feel like. I don't know that I like this. Let's see what they all look like. I mean, they made it a whole ass card type. You gotta fit. Oh my god, what?
Does anybody care? I'm locked in the box with my own thoughts that cannot be shared. I'm lightheaded, I think I need air. Yeah. I cut you at my circle fair and square.
Oh, because battle is in all of them. What? How are you gonna make a card type like that? How are you going going to make a card type that's already in fixed text? Logic. Okay. Excuse me? What do you mean the maelstrom? Are we back on Alara?
I realize they will never give me credit till I'm dead, and when they do it's cause they owe it, they indebted to me. They could have said
No,
it
we're
to me
in
while I was
Capenna.
alive, but they struggle with the pride, so it bubble up inside. And that could be the reason why I'm introverted when I'm the
The
center
new
of attention.
Teferi's
I get
on
so
a
nervous.
battle?
I've been wrong when I've never been so certain, but I've been Googling the root of, and I've been so searching.
X22 Vigilance. Neat. Draw, discard. You get an emblem with Knights get buff. -3 tap X target. Untapped creatures you control. When you do, shuffle target non-land permanent opponent controls mana value X or less into its owner's library. Single target removal. I mean, cool. I definitely don't think it's worth paying 5 to get 3 2/2s and then swinging them all at Invasion of New Phyrexia to get yourself a Teferi that lets you tap all 3 of your knights to then remove 1 spell.
Yeah.
That's 3 turns and 5 mana to remove 1 creature. I guess, or Planeswalker, but like,
At the same time, like with doing all that, you can just straight up attack.
yeah, exactly. I would just use the 5 and then swing with the 6 damage at their face.
Yeah.
I mean, the battle section of this is cool, but
I'll start acting wild. I'll go Hollywood.
are they... This is only siege battles that work like this, though. It specifies on repeat. That would serve the reason that there are other What the fuck is happening? What is this lore right now? So we have, in case we're unclear about what's happening here, I don't even know where this is. This is an invasion on Dominaria. This is an invasion on Theros.
Yeah. Watch that happen now. I'll go Hollywood.
This looks like somewhere in Ikoria.
Call up the devil, let's make up a deal.
Invasion on Kamigawa.
He want a solo on 500 mil.
Vryn.
Yeah. If that's on the table, let's make it quick. I want the same thing you gave Justin Bieber, that same thing you gave
I
Taylor
thought
Swift.
Arcavios was in Ravnica?
I need money to the ceiling. I want to get in and spend it. Get
That's
in and spend it
kinda
again and
crazy.
repeat it. I want to get the expensivest thing on the menu and not even eat
I
it.
don't mind this
I
one.
want a crib that I stay in. I won't be so famous. I can't even read
Eldraine?
it. Wait, don't put my name in the mag. My family about to be mad when they read it. I don't really want attention, but they in my mentions calling me conceited. Replying with something I shouldn't have tweeted, but before
This looks like some endgame shit, which is exactly what I was talking about like a year ago.
Watch that happen now. I'll go Hollywood.
I gotta pull that video up. I swear to you, I called this shit out. It might have been 2 years ago.
I'll go Hollywood.
Okay, so it's a 4-drop flash, single target removal. Cool. And when it flips, you get 2 black zombie cards.
I keep it moving with no navigation. If she choosing, then she usually come through my location. Yeah. I
Just
think
look
you
at
need
that
a new
flash for a
occupation.
second, though.
Oh, your girl gave me the job without no application.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a single target removal, but it's a pretty good single target removal.
That was like 13 and 4, like, holy shit.
Yeah, you're killing almost anything with Indestructible in the format right now. And then the enchantment isn't bad either. The Deluge.
Yeah. Watch that happen
Yeah,
now.
not at all.
I'll go
Yeah, I
Hollywood.
mean, that's a zombie factory right there. Invasion of Urgrotha. Gain, lose life. Grandmother Ravi Sengir. A legendary Segir vampire.
Goddamn. Shit's so motherfucking
Huh? And it's like both of the versions we've seen put together. It's a flying, like both of them, but then whenever something dies, it gets a counter like the one, and you also gain a life like the other. Kinda neat. Invasion of Fiora. These straight up look like plain chase cards. This is a 6-drop board wipe though. That specifically destroys all non-legendary creatures, or all legendary creatures.
It's like George Hill missing a free throw, and everybody wanna blame J.R. Smith. This so rolly on the wrist, this ain't shit. I can't even think of the last time I spent a little money on something that didn't get a little money back. I just turned down one show for 20 racks, and you could say that's crazy.
They're bringing back stacks. That's what this is. 100%.
I deserve a thanks every day as a courtesy. Good thing
Esper Control Tempo is about to be a menace again. Oh, we got some. They're bringing back Mercadian Mask stuff? Are you guys suicidal? Do you remember the last time you guys went to this freaking plane?
I'll be right back.
For those of you who don't know anything about Mercadian Mask, this is the set that almost killed Magic in like early 2000, late 90s? Might have been 2000, like on the nose. But either way, Mercadian Masks was a mess, man. And everybody just hated the plane as a whole.
We not cut from the same cloth. We not built from the same bricks. We not cooking with the same sauce.
Makes elementals. I mean, the card itself isn't terrible looking. 4 damage. Target battle or opponent and 1 damage to up to 1 target creature.
Cold showers, some cold-blooded. Cold showers, some cold-blooded. Cold showers, some cold-blooded. Cold showers, some cold-blooded.
This is sweet. You could get away with Rakdos battles. 2 damage to any target. Whenever you discard a land card, exile the top card of your library. You may play that card this turn. Neat. 3 damage to each creature and each planeswalker. Sweet. Okay, so this is a new Draconic Sweeper. Invasion on Ixalan. 5 cards, reveal a permanent, put it into your hand, rise to the bottom. Whenever you got a spell, gains indestructible till end of turn. Zendikar! Represent! The land in addition to its other types and taps for 1 mana of any color. Holy shit. This is a 4-drop, 3 mana ramp. And 1 counter on target creature you control, then it fights up to 1 target you don't. Neat. Marganda. 1/1 counter on target creature. This okay. And then the ooze. Combat each turn. Another target creature gets +2/+2 and loses all abilities. Huh. This ooze seems comboable, and I just like it's sticking in my brain. Invasion of Chandalar. 3 target permanent cards from your graveyard to your hand. You may put a permanent card from your hand onto the battlefield. Don't fuck up the ticket. Sauce dripping, chip on my shoulder, I double dip it. If you want a problem, I got it, just come and get it. If I hear you gossip, I pop up and double click it. I'm coming for it this summer, I'm unrestricted. Putting up ridiculous numbers no one predicted. Operated in isolation, it's unassisted. 60 in my last game, you should know my last okay,
name.
so Jund battles with all the ones that flip into creatures.
I'm Kobe with the fro. I feel like a young goat. Always had the flow. Let let the hair grow.
Turn up to one target creature card to its owner's hand. Power and toughness equal to the number of creatures you control. Okay, so knights are back. Invasion of New Capenna. Sacrifice an artifact creature. Exile target artifact creature and opponent controls. Equip creature attacks. Put a 1/1 counter on that creature and each other creature you control that shares a creature type with it.
Everything I write is like an essay.
Okay.
Intro body and an outro segue. I don't give a fuck what your ex say.
Non-battle card from graveyard to battlefield.
You don't carry nothing but some dead weight. Bring it to
Mill
your
3
door,
cards,
ship
then
it to you
each
next day. I can see through
discards
you
a
like
card and you draw a
X-ray.
card.
If you want smoke, we can take a cigarette break. You are not a shooter.
Copy
I
of
ain't
target
jumping at
creature
your
card
head
in
for
a
bitch.
graveyard.
My belt, it's a dead snake. I don't save hoes, I don't got a red cape. Make a bed break, leave her walking like
1/1
it's leg day.
Adopter.
Renegade, this an M&J.
Number of artifacts
Never
you
been
control.
afraid, let me demonstrate.
Nice.
Confront the problem, it went away. Put one on your jaw like it's MMA. You was
Target
at
player
a deal for like
sacrifices a
10K.
creature, planeswalker, and loses a life.
Laying low
Turn
in
it
cut
from the
like a
graveyard from the
sensei.
battlefield
I feel
this
like I'm
turn.
MJ in the 10th grade.
Ashen Reaper is pretty cool.
I go hit the road like it's game 3. Book a show, hit 100 scenes.
Destroy target non-elf creature and opponent controls with power X or less, where X is the number of lands you
Intro
control.
body and an outro segue. I don't give a fuck what your ex say. It's two sides to the whole shit like a set tape.
I'm
You don't
back.
carry nothing but some dead weight. Bring it to your
A
door.
lot of these
I can
battles
ship it to
seem
you next
slow.
day. I can
Like
see
the
through you
abilities
like
on them are
X-ray.
really
If
big,
you want
but
smoke, we can take a cigarette break.
you
Keep it
absolutely
cool like
have to
pies
get
in
them
the
off
window, numbed out
for them
like
to
10
matter,
toes off a
and it's
Benz,
gonna
so I
take
can't
2
go.
turns
This
to
is what
do
I
it
do
every
to
time.
instrumentals. Other rappers set the bar low. I don't Lambo. Ooh.
They're,
Don't talk to me when
they're
you
like the
kill
sagas in Payoff Raid.
me for the info. See my brother AD got the sticks in the 6-4. You thought I was talking about Nintendo. Acrobatic with the flip phone. I move fast
Counter
with
on
the
each
tempo.
creature you control.
Old boy ill like Kim Jong. Shooter leave a hand up like Jim Jones. I gotta follow through. Locked in, doing what I gotta do. Big bands like Bonnaroo. G
Cards
show
from
'em
top
how
of your
to
library
get the
until you
alley-oop.
exile
Everything I
2
write is like an
non-land
essay.
cards with mana value 4 or less. You may cast one of those cards without paying its mana cost.
You don't carry nothing but some dead weight. Bring it to your door, I can ship it to you next day. I
And you
see
can
it through
cast
like a
2 of
X-ray.
those cards.
If you want
What?
smoke, we can take a
One
cigarette
of those
break.
2 cards. Oh my god, I can't read today. Put one of them into your hand. I don't understand that. You're exiling 2, you may cast one of those 2 cards without paying its mana cost. Then you put one of them in your hand. Is that saying you can... I don't understand why it's worded like that, because that allows you to, first off, exile one, say you're gonna cast it for free, and then put it into your hand. But also that lets you exile one, put the other into your hand, and then forget about the first one. I don't understand why this doesn't just hard cast one of them and put the other into your hand. Put one of them into your hand. That's so weird. Okay, anyway. Awaken the Maelstrom is all colors. Target player draws 2 cards. You may put an artifact card from your hand onto the battlefield. Create a token that's a copy of a permanent you control, then distribute 3 1/1 counters among 1, 2, or 3 creatures you control. Destroy target permanent an opponent controls. Holy crap.
Okay, so I get what it means by the exile and stuff, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, what you got?
So, you exile 2 non-land cards with 4 or less. You're able to cast either one for free. And then if it's gonna work how I think it is, you exile the other one, but then you can put it back into your hand as a like option.
It still triggers removing from game triggers. That's why. Still, put one of them into your hand is a weird phrasing for them. It should say put the other into your hand. Wait. Exile cards top until you exile 2 non-land cards with mana value 4 or less. You may cast one of those cards without paying the mana cost. Yeah, no, it still looks like you get to cast one of them and then you can put one of them into your hand, and it doesn't say it has to be the other one. I don't know why they put it like that. What does that enable?
Big mushroom hit reset. Y'all couldn't take my style if you took
Strange.
my had my presets.
Oh, here's Ravnica. Guild Pact Paragon. Okay. It's the battlefield. Exile target non-land permanent opponent controls that isn't exactly 2 colors. Makes sense. Whenever you cast a spell that's exactly 2 colors, look at the top 6 cards of your library. Reveal a card that's exactly 2 colors from among them and put it into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. Okay. Neat, I guess. So that's what battles do. Let's see what the mythics look like from this set. Monastery Mentor. I cannot believe I'm seeing this right now. I sold a play set of these dudes when I quit playing, oh my god, what's the format called? Extended? Anyway. Yeah, I sold them for like 30 bucks a piece, and now they're reprinted. Anyway, Archangel Elspeth. A new Elspeth, who is crazy for a 4-drop. It becomes an angel in addition to its other types and gains flying. That does not say until end of turn. Turn all non-land permanents with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. Holy shit. A new Elash Norn? Create an incubator token with 2 1/1 counters on it, and 2 transform this into an artifact. It transforms into a 0/0 Phyrexian artifact creature. Okay, so you get 5 sleeping creatures that you can pay 2 to wake up. Creatures you control get +1/+1 and gain double strike until end of turn. Destroy all other permanents except for artifacts, lands, and Phyrexians. Exile the Argent Etchings and return it to the battlefield front face up. Front face being Elash Norn, who is a 4-drop 3/5 vigilance. Whenever a source an opponent controls deals damage to you or an opponent or a permanent you control, that source's controller loses 2 life unless they pay 1. 3. Sacrifice 3 other creatures, exile Elash Norn, and then return it to the battlefield transformed under its owner's control. Activate only as a sorcery. So basically, they said we don't need to ban Sheoldred, we're just gonna print a better Elash. Okay, a new Jiggin. We got all new Praetors. Okay. Jin-Gitaxias. 5-drop 5/5, okay, much more playable in the format. Ward 2, whenever you cast a non-creature spell with mana value 3 or greater, draw a card. Exile it, return it transformed. Draw 3 cards equal to the number of cards in your hand. You have no maximum hand size for as long as you control the Great Synthesis. Return all non-Phyrexian creatures to their owner's hand. You may cast any number of spells without paying mana costs. Okay. Invasion of Innistrad. Yep, we already saw this one. That one's pretty cool. But there's a Sheoldred now. Enters the battlefield. Each opponent sacrifices a non-token creature planeswalker. Exile flip. For each opponent, destroy up to one target creature or planeswalker that opponent controls. For each opponent discards 3 cards, then mills 3 cards. Then put all creature cards from all graveyards onto the battlefield under your control. Exile and flip Sheoldred, which then makes each opponent sacrifice again. This is mean if it goes off. Invasion on Tarkir. I don't think we saw this one actually when we were looking at battles. 2 damage to any other target. X the number of cards revealed. Oh, so it can't target itself, I see. Can't remove its own tokens. Whenever a dragon you control attacks, it deals 2 damage to any target. A dragon, not even just himself. Kinda wild. Did we get another Abrask? I heard he was dying, so I don't know. Cast an instant or sorcery spell, 1 damage to each opponent. Add red. Yup, this a definite second purchase gon' be a Tesla. It's stocked out like we invested it. 80,000 gon' be the estimate. Shock. This is Runaway Steamkin on a 4-drop. 3 damage to target creature or opponent and each creature they control. 3 treasures, cast instant sorcery spell from any graveyard. If a spell cast this way would be put into a graveyard, exile instead. Exile the Great Worth and return it flipped as Abrask. Wild. New Chandra? With a passive clone ability? What the f... 6-drop Chandra, sure. On-board double cast and a ramp ability? I haven't even read the rest of this card and it could be done and it's a mythic in my book. Oh, and you can fill your hand back up so it's immediately replaceable, or minus X to deal X damage to each of up to 2 target creatures, not spread. So you could drop her as a 6-drop, -4, kill 2 2/2s, and then next turn you can start casting shit with her free mana. Casting shit twice with her free mana. Remon Realmbreaker, this was that front base card we got with the pre-order. Lands you control, tap for any color. It's a 3-drop planeswalker. That alone is awesome. It's mono green, very flexible. 2 green in the cost means it's a little bit less flexible, but land into creatures. Mill, put a permanent card milled into your hand. Okay, so there's some card draw potential. You get an emblem with, you may play lands and cast permanent spells from your graveyard. Neat. Pretty strong for that Goyf deck I had running, I think. It's much cheaper than the 6-drop option for sure. Invasion on Chandalar. Yeah, this is the return shit to your hand and then put them into play. We got a new Vorinclex! Search for 2 forest cards, put them into your hand. 5-drop 6/6 trample reach, kinda neat though. For 8, flip it. Mill 10 cards, put up 2 creature cards from among the milled cards onto the battlefield. Distribute 7 1/1 counters on any number of creatures. Until end of turn, creatures you control gain, pay 1, this creature fights target creature you don't control. Okay, so we're back to Stompy Vorinclex and less stupid Vorinclex. Oh yeah, Crocs and Kuranos. I forgot we were getting these duo cards.
I was chosen, it was not my decision. So I keep my circle small, it's not a
Marty this time.
And while I'm on the topic, I just
Oh, because of Kunoros. This is a battlefield that attacks. You may exile 5 cards from your graveyard. When you do, return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Neat. 6-drop, 6/6 Vigilance, Menace, and Lifelink. For Borgamus, for Borigmos, and Bibblethip. Haven't seen this dude's name since like OG Ravnica. Whenever he enters the battlefield or attacks, draw a card. You may discard any number of land cards. When you discard one or more cards this way, Borg and Fibblethip deals twice that damage to target creature. Oh, and then you can pay 2 and just do the Fibblethip thing. That's funny. I hate this card and I love this card. I love Fibblethip. I love that Fibblethip's riding on the back of a giant ass Cyclops. This card itself is kind of jank. You gotta discard lands to deal damage? I don't know. Slowing down and stopping, not the plan. Thought I had it mapped like I'm Magellan, making moves inside the cerebellum. Got a new Talia with the Gitrog monster. Additional land each turn for strike death touch. Huge. 9 basic lands your opponents control enter the battlefield tapped. Whenever it attacks, sacrifice a creature or land, then draw a card. Not bad. Zergo and Ojitai. X-proof, it's another dragon. Whenever one or more dragons you control deal combat damage to a player or battle, look at the top 3 cards of your library, put one of them into your hand and the rest of the bottom of your library in any order. You may return one of those dragons to its owner's hand. You may deal combat damage to a player or battle. Look at 3 cards, put one in your hand and the rest of the bottom. And you can remove one of those dragons to its owner's hand. But it just did damage to a player. I can't think of any context I want my dragon back in my hand. I mean, I guess the battle ones, but... Draw your second card each turn. Target opponent loses 2 life, you gain 2 life. Sacrifice another creature, draw a card, you may put a land card from battlefield from your hand onto the battlefield tapped. You control 8 or more lands, repeat this process once. Hey, we got the new sword like we were talking about. This one is Dimir Protection. Combat damage to a player, surveil 2. Cast instant or sorcery 2 or less for free. Then exile it. Okay, not bad. Invasion Ravnica. I be on this side, you be on that side. Don't cross that line. Don't cross that line.
Take everything way too serious. Nothing matters. I got the recipe, cook it up.
Here comes the cure, straight to the vein like a vaccination. I'm lacking patience, I'm more like Morpheus, hack the matrix. Red pill 4-minute activation. This might hurt just a little bit, just a little pinch, that's all. Making sure you're not dreaming. You got a lot of nerve saying it's what I deserve. Why you acting like you don't got demons? I inhale so
this is
I don't
stupid.
stop breathing. Try and stay afloat with a boat stop leaking. My shit like when the liquor's all free. Yo shit like when the chicken not seasoned. You not hot, boy, I know you bot bots. Chop chop, make it to that top spot. Just to post a pic in a rented drop top while I
Nice little board wipe.
and I sip a hopscotch. Oof.
Progenitor Exarch. Incubate 3 X times. And then you can just tap it to transform them. That's kinda nasty.
If it's not 6 feet, it's not that deep.
I I don't like that that's a thing, dude. Like, this is scary.
Young John Ham, madman, show handsome. Coulda did the bad boy act, throw tantrums. Little kids nap, big bag, no ransom. What a coincidence.
A lot of
What
these
are the
cards
chances?
just kinda
You
seem
too
like they hit you with
insignificant.
that
You won't
whole
understand this. I tap it down the
fuck
rabbit
you.
hole and went on this tangent. Radical
Well,
thoughts that enter mental expansion.
how much do you know about Magic's lore? Anything?
I know a little bit.
Okay, so what they did with Ravnica was they got all the planeswalkers together and said, okay, you're fighting the biggest enemy we've ever had throughout all of Magic's history, and then they lost, and so that whole thing went to shit. And then we moved into this, okay, well, the other thing that we forgot to mention that you all forgot about from 20 years ago is back now, and by the way, it's about to wipe out the entire fucking universe. So now all these planeswalkers that were left over from the first fight were still kind of scattered and in contact with each other, and they all showed back up at this place, and well, everything's going to shit, and these monster things, I don't know if you know what the Phyrexians actually are. I won't, like, dive into that shit. It's 20 years of lore, but think Ford from Star Trek, or the Cybermen from Doctor Who.
Okay.
Any of those hit home for you?
Yeah.
Okay. So their whole shtick is like, you are us now. Assimilate. Yeah, so they're just dumping themselves through the entire universe, taking over everything, and this set's really weird for them. So it's off cycle on release, first off. This is not when they were supposed to release another set, for starters. We weren't supposed to get another set for another month. It's a smaller set than the majority of sets we've gotten, and this set should have marked rotation. We should have lost a bunch of sets with this one coming out. They're changing a lot about how the format works starting next year, it sounds like, and this will be the last set we get for the next 6 months, it sounds like. After this, it sounds like we're looking at a reboot series. Like, this is supposed to be their big red button, reset the universe. Everything before this doesn't matter anymore because we're going alternate timeline and rebooting everything. Yeah. They're doing the Marvel thing. I'm not happy about it, but it's been 30 years in the making, so whatever.
I'm trying to stay clean on the low, I know that's high maintenance. I got a lot of reason to go and I might not make it. I got a lot of days like these.
But the reason you're seeing so much weird shit is they're pulling mechanics from every plane and throwing them in together and then trying to balance them, and I don't see that this is gonna go well. All the rares are so high cost except the aggro shit. The target Phyrexian gets Menace, other Phyrexians get +1/+1, and you can bring it back. Ayara, so we got more Black Elves back. X is the sacrifice, bad value.
Hopping out the sprinter like I'm band down. All these little boppers that I can't stand. I'm a good villain, I'm a bad man.
Feast of Shadows, return target creature card from graveyard to the battlefield.
Get it, then I spin it, get it back, that's a rebate. Belt, ran me 4x100, I run the relay. Haven't heard from
Reach the multiverse, mill 10. Those cards in the battlefield under your control, they become Phyrexians. But again, 7-drop card, 8-drop dragon. There's gotta be some cheat cards in here that I'm just missing, because this is too high cost to not have shit coming through for free. Especially when shit like this exists, where you can just beat somebody to death. a 2-drop 2/2 flying that can't block, but whenever you cast an instant or sorcery, I can pay 1 red to bring it back and give it haste. That's crazy. I mean, this is Arclight Phoenix, but 2-drop and easier to get back. Here's Warcrafting. Yeah. I would love to see a Nahiri card that I just don't hate. I mean, it's 3 for 5 damage and a card, but a new Itali? Just common damage player. That many poison counters. An 11/11 trample indestructible. Not cool. You know, the only reason I knew you joined was because your VTuber showed up on my stream. I did, yeah, I just didn't know you did because I didn't get the audio cue, but then I saw your VTuber it was like lighting up and shit, and I was like, hold on. Too many dinosaurs again. Seeing Merfolk again is pretty cool though. A new Ozolith. Hydras. Yeah, this is gonna be messy later. We got a new Omnath. Combat phase and top there. Okay, if they were smart enough not to give me more landfall. Caden will be happy to see his big elephant buddy back and more badass. There's so much text for literally nothing. I saw like previews of this card. I thought that was a meme. Apparently so did Wizards. Alright, well that's all the rares. I think we'll probably see the commons and uncommons in the primer. So I think that's all I got for right now. We'll be switching over to some other shit until like 1 o'clock in the fucking morning when Caden decides he wants to throw cards around. But